What's good, YouTube? Your boy Javon J, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. So right now we're about to do 10 facts about your boy Javon J. All right, 10 facts that you guys did not know about me. I gotta do a late night session tonight. Can't wait for that. I was supposed to hit the gym yesterday as usual, but I figured I'll just take the extra day off so my muscles could recover a little more, because I was a little sore from that 7-hour workout, the last session I had on last Sunday. So I go according to how my body feels and stuff. But yeah, man, just vibing. See the ducks out there? They vibing too. It rained a few days ago, a lot, and the water is mad high. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's get right into it. Should I go in the shade? Nah, I'm gonna go over here. But hopefully you guys could see me. So we're gonna get right into it, alright? Alright, so 10 facts about me. Number one is I was born and raised in Trinidad. Alright, since I was 14 till I was 14 years old. Alright? And then I moved to the US. I lived a lot of different states since I moved, but I moved to the US, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I miss the hell out of home. Can't wait to go back. I miss all the good food, the good people, the vibes, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait. But, you know, eventually I'll go back. I can't wait, man. All the beaches though, everything. It's lit. I can't wait. So that's number one. Number two is I love to listen to music. I really love music, like a lot of different genres I like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily one type of music, but I love to listen to music a lot, especially when I'm working out. Amazing, bro, amazing. I love it. And yes, I can work out without music. I don't need it, because I know some people talk about, you know, the new generation. You know, they need this, then they need that to do this and that and the third. I'm a person, I'm self-motivated. I don't really need much at all. I don't even need weights to work out. But because when I first started out working out, I only had the floor and maybe like 2 dumbbells, I think. And I'm not sure if I even had dumbbells. I think I used to use, I didn't have dumbbells, sorry. When I was in Trini, I used to fill bottles of water up or buckets. I used to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? And I used to do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that, pull-ups and stuff like that, when I first got into it, when I first got a taste of it. All right? And my dad used to be a bodybuilder, for real. That's where I first even saw anything about working out or anything at all, because at the time when I was young, we didn't have social media yet or none of that. You know, I didn't see any of, you know, working out on TV or nothing. I saw it in magazines though. We had magazines where it had certain bodybuilders, and I would see it and be like, okay. But I was never a fan of working out. I never knew about it. I was at the time I used to play professional soccer under 14, you know, so that was my, you know, my sport. It's still my sport. I love it so much, you know, and I'm really good at it, you know. So eventually, as I saw my dad working out with his friends and how big they were and stuff, because they was really bodybuilding. What I'm doing today is more of, I would say it's bodybuilding too, but I'm not swole like they used to be, you know. I'm more defined, I'm more cut. I like that physique, you know. Back then they were swole as hell, you know, big, you know. And yeah, that's the first time I got introduced to it, the first time I saw it, and then it took off from there. As I grew up, maybe like around 15, 16 ish, I started really working out and stuff. And then after a while, it was a wrap from there. When you're working out and you start feeling the tension in your muscles, after I started feeling that type of pain, and when I'm done working out with my session, I start feeling the recovery stage, and it hurts. I fell in love with that, and it really, I guess it's because of all the things I go through and I went through in my life since I was young, which was a lot, right? That used to help me deal with my pain. It was like therapy, and it still does. So after a while, I used to always be at the gym every single day. Anybody who knows me will tell you I used to go to the gym 2-3 times in one day, literally all day, every day. I used to stay there all day. One time I stayed at the gym for 9 hours straight. 9 hours straight. But that time when I did it, I didn't know I was there for that long. It's the person at the front desk said I was there for that long, because they was there all day too as well, working. And I was cool with most of the people in the gym, even the people at the front desk, because I was there so much. They used to make my shakes for me and stuff at the time. It was so crazy. It was cool as hell. At one point, I had a job where I worked at for like 6 years, and the gym was literally across the street. The only thing was separating us was the street. So I used to just go across there on my break, on my lunch, every time. Hit it every time. So I fell in love with it. It helped me a lot. It kept me out of trouble, till this day. And I love working out, man. I love teaching other people how to work out. So yeah, that was number 2. Number 3 is I love to go fishing and camping. Again, I'm an island boy, so we used to do these things a lot. That's a big part of our like tradition, hunting and fishing and all that stuff. Camping and all that. I love it all. I really love it. Like for me, that's like a peace of mind. It's fun. It's the coolest experience, I think. It's an adventure. I really love it. You know what I'm saying? I really do. So yeah, number 3 number 4 is I have 3 little sisters and 2 brothers. 1 big brother, 1 little brother. I'm in the middle. Alright? And basically, from my mom and dad, I have 1 brother, 1 sister. From my dad, I have 2 brothers, 3 sisters. Alright? So that's how that worked out. But I love them all. And yeah. So that's that. Number 5 is I'm a grandma's boy. Alright? I love my grandma. Like, she passed away, and when I left Trini at 14, I left her back there, and I was hoping to go back and see her when the time was right, but I didn't get to, and she passed away. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, like, I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my siblings, I love my family, right? But I've never got love like I did from my grandma. Never. Anybody who knows me, who's in the family, will let you know how me and my grandma used to be. We used to be tight. Even her other grandchildren, like, they used to be, I mean, it wasn't no type of like no beef or nothing, personally, and nothing crazy like that. It was just but they used to get jealous a lot, and I never did anything purposely or nothing like that, because that was never the thing. It was just that the way we I guess the relationship we had was crazy, man. Like, it wasn't planned or nothing. Like, it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never got love like that in my life, bro. Like for real. Like, she took me in when my mom kicked us out at a young age, and I got everything I always wanted, anything I needed, my own room, more than enough snacks and food and clothes and whatever, man. Like, literally, bro, she was always there for me. She would always cook for me. She would always bake food for me. Now, not Now everybody else would eat as well, but I'm saying I'm the type of person where anything I ask her for, she would do it. It'll be whatever time of night she's sleep, and I'll say, "Could you go make this for me?" She'll get up and go make it every night without a fuss. Not, bro. She was the best, bro. She wouldn't even like. She used to. I ain't saying she was perfect, all right, but she wouldn't even get mad or flip out or nothing. Like it was like her love for me was crazy, and I learned how to love from her. I learned how to love other people the same way she did. I learned how to give, and the way I am today, is a lot of it is from her, and seeing how she used to feed anybody who would come to the house, and it was amazing, bro. It was amazing. It was amazing. She's the first one who introduced me to church and to the Most High God and all these things. And at the time, I couldn't pick sense from nonsense because I was young, but now I have the discernment to know the difference from who's really speaking the word in the Bible and who's really just adding and taking away from the word, which the Bible said not to do. So yeah, man, she was the best, man. I miss her so much. I wouldn't say I'm mad I didn't get to see her, because I know God knows what he's doing. You understand me? I don't know if he did it to motivate me so I could go harder or whatever, because I know she would want the best for me. She'll always used to tell me, do what I gotta do before I come back home. And because I had to obviously get stuff in order, get my life together and stuff, which I did by now, and I'm still doing every day. So, and hopefully one day when I go back, I could take you guys with me, and I'll show you guys her house where I used to live with her and all these things. It was lit, man. It was lit. It was lit. You know what I'm saying? Introduce you guys to my uncles and shit. I don't know. But one day I'm gonna take a trip back there, and it's gonna be lit, man. I can't wait, man. Lord willing, hopefully Lord blesses me that everything works out the way I want it to, in my favor and everything like that. But yeah, man, she was the best ever, man. I love her. All praises to the Most High God, and shout out to her. I hope she's watching over me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, man, I got so much stronger mentally every time I think about her, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Let me see if I can get a picture. You probably won't really see it good, but I'm gonna still show y'all a picture and see if y'all could see it. But that was back in the day. I don't know if y'all could see it. That was back in the day with her and her dog. His name was Lucky. I ain't gonna lie, I used to love him. But he used to like guard her like a guard dog, for real. Like if you're not as close to her like I was, he'll bite the crap out you, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? There she go right there. But yeah, man, those was the days, man. I ain't gonna lie, like that was my girl for real. I love her so much. But yeah, man, I'm a grandma's boy. I know a lot of you could relate to me out there, because there's mama's boy, daddies, who love their dad or whatever. Well, has that connection, because everybody probably love their dad and mama or whatever. But the connection is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody could give you love like grandma, though. She's on a different level, bro. She been through life long enough, so she on a different level. So that was number 5. Number 6 is one of my favorite meals are lasagna. I love lasagna, bro. Like, I really, really do. Well, I wouldn't say I love lasagna in general, because it's according to who makes it and if it's good. But I love lasagna, alright? I really do. When it's good, just a heads up for you, for my future wife out there, my future concubine out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you nice in the kitchen, you know how to make lasagna, invite your boy over. I might I might just come over and get a little bite, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I really love lasagna, bro. Like I would wake up the next day, heat that up again and eat that again. I don't care if I gotta eat it all week. If it's good, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And number 7 is I knew how to cook, clean, wash my clothes, etc. since I was very young. So like when I was like 12, 13, and that's one thing in the Caribbean, for all my Caribbean people out there, I love you guys, and I know you guys could relate. since I was young, I knew how to cook, clean, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like I didn't have a choice at the same time, because that was the life. You know what I'm saying? Like, scrubbing your clothes on the washboard and cooking from scratch every day. You know what I'm saying? It's not running to McDonald's and all that. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? At the time, it wasn't like that. You got me? So it's kind of like we had to do it from scratch. You know what I'm saying? We had to do all of it from scratch. So but it's kind of different when I came up here. You know what I'm saying? It's more like what I would say is, it's more, you know, easier. You know what I'm saying? And it's more, I wouldn't even say lazy. It's just, it's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm more used to the cooking from scratch type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was really it, man. But when it came to growing up down there, you know what I'm saying, I had to know these things from young. I learned from, you know, my mom's, my grandmother and them. They would always be doing that stuff like every day. It was routine. You know what I'm saying? Making sure clothes is clean and stuff like that. It was lit, man. Folding your clothes, like, that was just a routine all the time, the weekend. So I learned over time. I was in the kitchen watching them cook from scratch every day. We go to the supermarket, get all the ingredients, and that was like literally normal, bro. Like, it got so normal that it was just like that, came like that. So when I got my own place and stuff, got out on my own and all that, I knew how to do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? And it was real beneficial. Till this day, it's beneficial. You know what I'm saying? I never had to worry about that or depend on nobody for that. You know what I'm saying? So that was a real good thing I learned coming up. I ain't gonna lie. Like, for real, that was a big thing coming up. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, when it comes to having a girl now, if she can't cook, I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker for me, but I would like that. You know, it's a definitely points, big points, because I could do it already, so I don't really necessarily need to depend on you or worry about you doing it. I do it myself. But it's I would rather she knows how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I know how to, and I have enough experience, that don't mean I really like to be in the kitchen like that, or I like to cook, to be honest with you. But I can do it though. You know what I'm saying? So that was number 7. Number 8 is my main goal each day. Alright, when God wakes me up to see another day, is to improve each level of my life. Alright, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, etc. Alright. Because basically, we already know tomorrow ain't promised, so that's literally the goal. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily what I would just wake up and make plans and whatnot, because at the end of the day, it don't have to work out the way you want it to. It don't have to work out in your favor. So the thing is, now, that's the main goal for me. That's what I do every day. That's what I work towards every day. Now, things could work out in my favor, which it has done before. And but that's the main goal though for me. Every single day I get a chance, because we only got the moment to work in. You know, we only got 24 hours to do what we need to do within that time. You know, 12 in a day, 12 in a night. You know what I mean? So that's the main goal for me. That was number 8. Number 9 is I have 2 kids, a son and a daughter, that I love very much. And I always focus on bettering myself so I can help them on their journey and help better their lives. Alright? So they could avoid a lot of things that I've been through and things that I already experienced, so I could help them. So when I better myself, I'll be able to help guide them. You understand me? So that's a big goal for me. You know, teach them a lot of things that I know and a lot of things that I learned on my own, because I didn't grow up with my father. You get what you have on your face?
What are you?
You good?
Oh, careful! You were squishing me, Daddy.
You good? Hold on. Wait for me.
Coming. Hello.
I'm happy I learned the way I did. I'm happy things turned out the way it did. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it would have been if my dad was around. Probably would have been good as well, you know, because I don't know, to be honest. But things happen the way it do for reasons, and I learned that way. I learned the hard way. Majority of what I had to go through was the hard way, to be honest with you. I had nobody around to really show me anything crazy, anything at all, to be honest with you, you know what I mean? So I had to learn however it went, you know, and I turned out the way I did today. And I don't think I turned out too bad, to be honest, you know what I mean? It wasn't too bad. So yeah, now I got my 2 kids, and the goal is to teach them the right way, and you know, because now it's their turn too, and their life, you know, and they're young. So I want to make sure I help guide them. I can't be there for them every single day, and I can't do what needs to be done for their lives, but I could help them in the process, you know, and teach them the ropes, teach them how this real world is, you know what I'm saying? So, and they're gonna be different because they grew up with me and their mom aren't together, but we're still a part of their lives. Compared to how my life went, they grew up a little different from me. They wouldn't really have to, well, I don't know their future or whatever, but as of right now, they don't really have to be in the streets or just, you know, misguided and stuff right now, you know what I'm saying? So Lord willing, I get to be around for as long as they live, or a long time where I could teach them all the time, and you know, I'll be cool with that. That way I can help guide them and whatnot. Whatever the Most High God puts in me, I'll, you know, put it onto them as well. But yeah, that was number 9. We got the last one. Number 10 is, I will give the shirt off my back to anyone in need and share my last meal with anyone who's hungry. Alright? Because the goal is to strive to be like God. Alright? Because the Most High God died for me. Alright? He died for me and you. So that's just how I was raised. And that's another thing my grandmother taught me. You know what I mean? She was literally like that. So I'm so glad I learned all these things from her. Like, no cap. Like, she was literally like that, man. And I ain't never really met somebody like her, because to be honest, I didn't grow up with her since I was a baby. I grew up with, I moved in with her when I was like probably like 13 or something, 12 or something like that. So that's when I really started learning these things, you know what I mean? That's when she really introduced me to church and everything like that. So, you know, stuff like that, it was crazy, you know what I mean? So I grew up to be like that, you know what I mean? And till this day, before I knew what I know now when it comes to the Most High God, right? And the spiritual realm, right? I always used to give to the poor and just give to anybody who needs, you know what I mean? I would always give away my good stuff to whoever, because it really didn't matter at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't see it as that important to me when it came to you know, giving it to someone else who needs it as well. And when I grew up, I learned that the Most High God in the Bible says to strive to be like him. All right? And the Most High God, when he was on earth, he used to literally feed people, heal people, you know, clothe them, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of person he was. And I have to strive to be like my father, so I would do the same thing. So I'm not hooked on the vanity, the material stuff. So, you know, that's me. I'll give you the last shirt on my back. That's just how I am. You know what I mean? I remember one time when I was at work, this guy, we became friends, but and we still friends. But I ain't talked to him in a while, but we still cool. And when he first started working there, obviously he really needed a job. So at the time he didn't really have enough money for food and all that, lunch and all that. And for I think the whole week, I bought his lunch for him every day, and we got real cool after that. Then he bought me lunch and stuff, and we just had that type of relationship. And it was just, he was shocked because nobody would just do that type of shit, you know what I mean? And it was just crazy, bro. It was just amazing, bro. Like, I love to do that stuff, bro. Like, and that's the reason why I'm always blessed, especially when I'm going through stuff or I'm struggling or I ain't got no money or something like that. Like, bro, stuff, I wouldn't say stuff come out of nowhere, because that wouldn't be true. It's because of what I do. It's because of I strive to live righteously, and I help others, so God bless me back. And then when I learned in the Bible that when you help others, it dismisses a lot of sins that you committed. All right, it covers a lot of sins that you committed. I didn't know that until I read the Bible, right? So that's when I realized, when I put 2 and 2 together, why certain things was working out, or I was being blessed with certain things. It was just blowing my mind. And then when I found that out, I was like, wow. I was like, okay, so that's why these things happen. Because I was already giving people stuff. I was already helping people because I loved doing it. It was in me, you know, from seeing how my grandmother would do it, you know. And I came to realize that was some good stuff she taught me. Some good stuff I learned from her, you know. So yeah, man, I love it, bro. I love it, bro. I really miss her too. It's all good though. I appreciate the Most High God for what He does, man, and hopefully I get to see her one day again. You know what I mean? Cause you never know where you could go, you know. We don't know if we're gonna go to. We don't know if we have a spot in the lake of fire and brimstone, but or if we have a spot in heaven, you know. We don't know where we're gonna end up, you know. I know a lot of people would say when their loved ones die, oh, I'll see you again, but that's not true. The Most High God has the last say, so you don't know what's really gonna go on. You don't know what's gonna happen, you know. So I can't really say I'm gonna see her again. I don't know. I really don't, but I hope I do. I hope I get to see her again, even though I know all these things are gonna be an illusion after we leave this earth. You know, it's not gonna be. We're not gonna remember it the same. It's not gonna be the same, you know. And when you burn in fire and brimstone, if you have a spot in the lake of fire, that's known as the second death. This is the first one leaving the earth. The second death is fire and brimstone. So, you know, you never know who's gonna have the second. Who's gonna have this? You know, who's gonna have to deal with the second death? I also came up on a new product, a new energy drink product. I used to mess with them back in the day, and I lost contact with them. But I just met a guy when I went to Walmart not too long ago, and he does business with them, right? So he asked me if I wanted to, you know, get in business with him to do it or whatever. So I told him, let me get some samples and whatnot, and I'm gonna show you guys pictures of it and whatnot, or I'm gonna put it in my video. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not the type of person to be on energy drinks. I never needed it to do anything, workout or none of that. But, and I wouldn't suggest anybody drink energy drinks, because it's a lot of sugar and it could you know, give you a heart attack if you drink too much. All right, but that's the unhealthy one. This energy drink in particular has no sugar in it. I ain't gonna lie, it's the best energy drink I ever really had, to be honest. It doesn't make you crash when you're done, because like Red Bull and stuff always makes you go right back to where you were. That one doesn't at all. You could drink it all day, every day. You ain't gotta worry about no heart attack, no nothing crazy where you end up in the hospital. I swear to you, it's really good. I ain't gonna lie, it's quality stuff. Just like how the supplement company I'm sponsored by, I would never put y'all onto that if it wasn't good. It doesn't matter how much they pay me. If I never really liked it, I wouldn't put y'all onto it. You know, that's the reason why I'm representing them. You know, and that's the reason why I put you guys onto it. So with this one, if you guys want to try it, and if you want any of it, I will put all the information in the description when I do post that video, so you guys could see, you know what I'm saying, that it's the real deal and it's good. But that's mostly for all you know, fans of energy drinks and all that, you know what I mean? It's healthier, it's better. Trust me when I tell you that, you know, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not really into all that, but that's a good product. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I mean? So I'm supposed to meet up with the guy today, because he's supposed to bring me some samples today. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna show you guys. I'll probably put it in there today.
Also multiplier, just helping you once you work out.
Like a muscle recovery?
Yeah, recovery.
Got you.
It definitely helps you.
Got you.
Pretty much those are the things that, I didn't even, this is another product that actually,
That's gum or
plus
this?
focus. No, just a tablet.
Oh, okay.
This one comes with that toning stack as well.
Got you. Oh, okay. Cool. So
if you, if these are some things you wanna, I'm not sure how long which one
I'm gonna take this one.
take both.
Okay, cool.
I have my favorite one.
Appreciate you. Just pull up at the gym. About to get this session in. About to get this late night session in. Just got here. Whew. Man, I feel cool today. I feel cool. Oh man. So yeah, I did the meeting with the guy for the excess energy drink. Boom. 0 sugar. These are really good, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not an energy drink type of person. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want some, just hit me up. I'm thinking about going through with the deal. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I think I might though, because it's quality products, just like my supplement sponsor, bulk supplements. You know, and I wouldn't put you guys onto anything that isn't good, because I wouldn't use it either, so I wouldn't put y'all onto it. So yeah, man. I think I'm gonna go through it. I don't know yet what I want to do yet, but I think I'm thinking right now that I'm definitely gonna go through with it, and I'm gonna put y'all onto it, and I should have a link that I'll share with y'all, so y'all can type it in the same way like bulk supplements link that I post, and yeah, we can take it from there. But I gotta decide what I want to do though. I told the guy that I'll let him know. I want to think it over, make sure everything works out for me too as well, and you know, should be good to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at the gym now. Time to do this late session. I'm about to enjoy my session. I'm happy to be alive, so I'm gonna take advantage of the situation, of the time that I get. I'm not gonna waste it. You shouldn't either. Journey to the best shape of my life, better than I was before. Abs coming back. Woo. Obliques coming back too. Woo. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hyped. And I ain't even used the bathroom yet, so, you know what I mean? I'm about to use the bathroom real quick and get right into it. Tonight I'm not doing no cardio, because it picks up a lot of my time. I'm gonna do it on Sunday. Right now I'm gonna just go in and get that pump, alright? I'm gonna see y'all on the next vlog. Peace.